How you doing? We just got this in the mail from our friends at Richarm, the makers of our solar lights and some other solar products. This is a solar panel for security cameras. So we are going to open this up, check it out, see what the quality is, and then I'm going to test how much power it puts out. As you can see, it's a nice box. It's got all the facts and information about the solar panel. 5 watts, 1.02 amp output. It's a single crystalline silicone. Power cord length is 10 feet. Temperature range, product dimensions, the weight, what comes in the package, and other information. So let's open this thing up and see what we have in here. As always, with all of the products I get from Richarm, the packaging is above par. Open it up. Got a nice little foam pad here to protect the contents. And what do we have in here? I would bet that this is, yes it is, this is the solar panel. This is a interesting design at first glance, just looking at it. It doesn't appear to be actual crystals. It looks like it's almost some type of a plastic that they have embedded the silicone on. And it looks like it would be fairly heavy duty. Can't really scratch it with your fingernails. So I would assume, since it's designed to be outdoors, it's fairly heavy duty. Now on the back here, you can see it's got a little screw mounting right here to mount it, and it comes with this cable. This is a micro USB cable, so this would plug into a lot of different devices. So that's very interesting. Of course, we have your instructions here, which is always handy. Richarm always has the most excellent instructions with their products. And this, it looks like, well, now this is interesting right here. This is a great addition to this product. This is a USB-C adapter. So apparently you can plug this into here and charge USB-C ported devices. That's pretty good. I like that. That's a nice addition, and it fits in there nice and tight too, so it's going to be a good water resistant connection. And here, of course, by the looks of it, this is our base. Obviously, you screw this base onto whatever surface you need it on. And screw this back on here. Obviously, this is a nut for tightening up the mount. Apparently, I shouldn't have taken it off because it doesn't want to go back on now. We'll try that later. And this looks like this is the mount for it. And this arm obviously screws into the back here so that you can adjust whatever angle that you want for the solar panel. Now let's see if I can actually get this back on here. There we go. Just had to be slightly more careful. So obviously, you mount it, you take that off, put that through there like that, and screw it back on. And that tightens up the mount rather nicely so that you can mount this on whatever surface that you want. Loosen this up to move this around. And this, of course, you can change the angle on it. So you can adjust it for summer, winter, whatever angle that you want. So this is a pretty good looking device that we have here. This is really nice. I definitely have always been impressed by the Richarm products. Incidentally, I am not getting paid for this review. And there we go. That's what it looks like all mounted up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use various charging options that I have for my tablet. Now my tablet has an app on it that will show me how much amperage is coming through the charging circuit. I've got various charging methods. I have the one that came with the tablet. It's a fast charger, USB-C. I think it's like 2.0 amps. And that will charge it up pretty darn quick because it's all microprocessor controlled. I also have this. This is my solar-powered battery bank. It'll charge up out in the sun. This is pretty good. This is nice. This will put out about 1 amp. And I also have a computer-controlled charger, and we will check the output of that, and then we will compare all those up against the output of this. So here is the tablet that I'm using for this test. Here is my little computerized USB charger. It has a display on it so you can see how much power it's outputting. Here's the meter on the tablet so we can see how much power is going into it. Here's my little solar charger that I have. So let's connect the fast charger that came with the tablet to the tablet. It takes a minute for it to register and for the little chips in there to read everything. And it'll bounce up here in just a second or two. There we go. It is charging at 2.5 amps off of the charger that came with it. So disconnect that. Then we will take the USB cable from this charger and connect it up there and see how much power that puts out. And we'll wait for that to bounce up after the chip reads the information from the charger. And you see that is charging at 1 amp. You can see right here on this display, 1.58 amps. Next, we'll take this charger right here, and we'll connect that up to it and see how much power that puts out. Once again, we'll wait a second for the chip to read it. And it should be coming up here in just a second. There we go. 897 microamps. So obviously, milliamps, sorry. Obviously, this is the lowest charging one, second highest charging one, and the one that came with it is the highest charging one. So now let's take the new Richarm solar panel, take that, put it out in direct sunlight, and see how well that charges. And there we have it. As you can see right here, it's varying between 242 and about 380 milliamps. And you can see, you know, it's direct solar panel connection, so there's no batteries involved between the charger and the panel itself. So we have the panel in direct sunlight, and you can see it's up to 303. And it's a hazy sky today, so it's not exactly full unadulterated sun. We're going to do another test next week with an absolutely crystal clear blue sky. But this will be pretty good for now. So you can see this is the lowest charge rate that we've gotten off of any of the tests. But still, it's not that bad. Depending on what you're doing on the tablet, if I'm just reading a book or something like that, this will be more than enough to keep it charged. Here is the second to last test of the Richarm 5-watt solar panel. This is directly on the 45th parallel, directly in sunlight at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And as you can see, the output from the panel is quite high. This is a very, very good reading. And so we've come down to the final test of the solar panel for security cameras. Right here, I have got it set up, and I'm actually using it for what it's intended for. See, I have the solar panel set up in the sun right there, and it is powering my GoPro so I can videotape hummingbirds during the day today. You can see I've got the camera recording, and the solar panel is in fact charging and powering the battery in the camera. So we're going to see how well this works over the next 8 hours or so, and so far it's working perfectly. And here we are another couple of hours later. As you can see, the battery is still at full charge, indicating the solar panel is providing plenty of power. We're still recording, and the solar panel itself is partially in shade, about 50%, and it's still supplying plenty of power.